That's what's up, guys. This is Mike Forex. It's time. Let's go. Where are you guys? Where are you guys? Where are you guys? This is my first time live streaming on YouTube. This is my first time live streaming on YouTube. Actually, my first time live streaming on YouTube. And then there are people here. I'm going to share my screen. Is there anybody here? I'm going to share my screen. Let me just wait for you guys a little. Let's see. I'm active. I'm active. I'm active. I'm active. I'm active. I'm active. I'm active on YouTube. I'm active on YouTube. Let's go. Let's go. I'm active on YouTube. Let's go. Plug in, plugged in. I'm active on YouTube. Let's go. This is actually my first time. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, comment. I can hear you clearly. If you can hear me, comment. I can hear you clearly. Let's go. Let's make those peeps. If you can hear me, comment. I can hear you clearly. So there's no cracking. There is not breaking, right? Tony. Let's go. All right, we have 5 people here. Let's go. So whatever analysis I'm doing here, you just have to get your entry and then make money next week. You understand? Whatever analysis I'm doing here, you just have to plug in and then make money next week. So let me share my screen real quick. I'll be needing your cooperation. If you can see my screen, you comment, I can see your screen. So entire screen. Okay. Let me see. Hi, baby. Sure, you know me. Can you guys see my trading view screen? Can you see my chart? Can you see my chart? I'm active on YouTube. Let's go. I'm active on YouTube. Let's go. I'm active on YouTube. Let's go. Can you guys see my screen? You can see my trading view screen. Comment. I can see your screen. Okay, you can see my screen. Sharp. You can see it very well now, Abi. 9 people are active. Let's make money this new week. All right, so first of all, I'll be starting with BTC. I don't know, you guys saw the massive drop that happened last week, but I was able to get some good entries and then I made some money there privately. I didn't send this to the public. So on BTC, real quick, I'll just tell you guys. So what this live stream is just all about me coming to give you guys what I'm expecting, and then what you have to help me do is you look for entries and then you take your trade. Do you get? But if you want to join me when I take my trades, then you have to like join in my Telegram channel. You have to plug in my Telegram channel and then I'll give you my entry. But for now, I'll just give you overall view of what I'm looking out for in the market, and then so that's just basically it. I'll give you what I'm looking out for. If I'm looking out for buys, I'll tell you what I'm looking out for. If I'm looking out for sales, I'll tell you what I'm looking out for. And then what you just have to do is look for your entries and then start buying or start selling. Do you understand? So for BTC, over the weekend, BTC gave us a nice more than 600 pips drop from this zone. It dropped almost 600 pips. I don't know if you guys hear about the news, the Ukraine guy that killed himself.
He lost about $5 million and then he killed himself. That's why trading is risky. So whatever you're doing in this market, you have to take calculated risk. Do you understand? Calculated risk is going to help you through in your journey. If you fund $1,000 and you know that if you lose $1,000, you're going to have heart attack, you don't have to go in full with your $1,000. Maybe you can go in with $100. Do you understand? That's how trading works. So for BTC, overall on BTC, I'm bullish. So overall on BTC, I'm bullish. So for those of you that are newbies, when I said I'm bullish, it means overall on BTC, I'm buying. Do you understand? Overall on BTC, I'm buying. Because why? The market has been buying overall. Let me show you guys real quick. So from what date is this? So from April till date, BTC has been buying up to this point. Let me indicate. So from April, BTC has been buying all the way to this point. It has been buying all the way to this point. So you can see this is what we call bullish movement, creating higher highs and higher lows. So BTC has been bullish from April up to this point, and my overall directional bias for BTC is $130,000 for one BTC. So as time goes on, my overall target for BTC is $130,000 overall target for BTC. So you almost got to $130,000 before the massive retracement to the downside, and now where the market currently reacted from, it's a solid daily support. There is solid daily support showing a bounce from the trend line. So giving us a confirmation that, of course, this market is still going to buy. Do you understand? It's still going to buy. So I've told you guys overall, my bias overall for BTC, it's a buy. Overall bias for BTC is a buy. And my directional bias for BTC is $130,000, $130K for BTC. Currently is at 115. I think I took a buy for more than 110 and I've secured my profit already. Personal trades. So what you have to do, look out for entries from 114, 113, and then you can long to 130. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you based on my technical analysis. Do you understand? And then what was responsible for the drop last Friday? That didn't happen on Friday. So what was responsible for that drop was because of Trump. You know, previously NFP was cancelled due to USD was losing power. You understand? So if you're in the government or you're in politics, you will not just allow your economy or your money to be disvalued that way. So I think that's why Trump did what he has to do to allow dollar to gain more power. Do you understand? All right. So like I said, if you're looking out for entries on BTC, you should look out for entries from around 114 below. Look out for buy entries from 114, and then maybe your take profit one should be like around 117, 118 level. But overall, I'm aiming 130K on BTC overall. I'm aiming 130K overall on BTC. So this is for BTC. Let's go down to my favorite babe, which is XAUSD. So XAUSD. So same thing on XAUSD. We have been bullish overall on XAUSD. Overall, we have been bullish on XAUSD. Oh, let me look at your questions. Sorry, let me look at your questions now. How do we support our resistant and resistant our support? Okay, so support and resistant basically is just like, let me use a perfect example. You guys should like this live video so that more people will get like the awareness and the rest of it. So like this video, let's go. So when we talk about support and resistance, these are the things we teach in our academy. So support is basically a point where the market comes to like get power to push up. Do you understand? It's just like you building a house. Let me give you guys a quick example. So let's just say you are moving, okay? Let's say you are moving. This is the market movement. This is normally the market movement. So let's say you're moving and all of a sudden you don't have any energy to move to the upside any longer. You need a support, like you need someone to help you out. So let's just say you started falling down or you started going down, you started moving down, any of the above. Pay closer attention. I'm just giving you how the market moves. It moves in a zigzag form. You understand? So currently now we are in a support level. How do we recognize this as a support level? Wherever the market has come to retest at least two times, that particular zone is now a support. You can see this is a support. Are you seeing this area too? This is a support. You can see here too, this is a support from this level here. This is the support. This is where I gave that buy. The good buy I gave on Friday. This was the support level we picked that buy from. I still buying till today. So we have support and then we have what we call resistance. Resistance is just like your roof now. The same way water cannot penetrate from your roof to inside your parlor or inside your bedroom. It's the same way. It's just like this resistance now is restricting the rain from penetrating into your roof to your parlor. And then your support is more like when you're lying on your bed, your foam is helping you not to be on the ground. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So that's just what support and resistance is all about. So in anything you do in life, just know support is below and then resistance is above. Whatever thing you're doing, just know support is below, resistance is above. And then we'll talk about support. We'll talk about support. It's just like somebody helping you up now. Okay, let's say you are poor. I know we all are rich in Jesus' name, amen. So let's say you are poor, and then someone that maybe your friend that has money now gives you money, he lends you money, or you want to start a business, and that business you need like 100K to start it. If I give you that money, I'm supporting you now. I'm rising you up. Let's say I'm bringing you I'm bringing you out from the gutters, that kind of thing. Do you understand? None of us is in the gutters, but I'm just using that as an example. Someone is helping you, just like a rich man helping a poor man out from frustration. So you're helping the person, you're supporting the person, you're giving the person a shoulder to lean on. You understand that kind of thing? Uh-huh. Then resistance is when maybe your witchcraft in your village is resisting you from going to the next level. God forbid, but just an example. So this is support and this is resistance. So for BTC sold all down to our resistance zone to start buying. All right. So okay, another question. So let's move on to XAUSD. So for XAUSD, I'm still overall bullish on XAUSD. Overall, I'm still bullish on XAUSD. I dropped the info that was on Saturday. I dropped it on Saturday that we are bullish on XAUSD, fully bullish on XAUSD. Don't try to sell for now. Don't try to sell for now. So we started buying all the way from. Let's switch down to the daily time frame. So from the daily time frame, you can see that gold has been buying. It has been buying. You see, it has been buying all the way since May 16th. We have been buying all the way till this point. So they even called create all-time high. Did you get? It created an all-time high. So when it sold last week Thursday, it sold down to a support level. So you can see support at 3936 and you can see our resistance at 3059. Sure, you are seeing it. I have to share this link to my September mentorship group. They have to join this live stream because the most difficult part in trading is to identify your market structure. The ability for you to identify where the market is heading to. You'll be able to know what you're doing. At least you are now aware that okay, gold is bullish and BTC is bullish. So whatever thing you're doing in Bitcoin or whatever thing you're doing in gold, you know that okay, I must be buying. So if you see yourself selling, you're on your own. You understand? If you see yourself selling, you're on your own. Because why? I've told you guys that overall we are bullish on XAUSD and on Bitcoin, we are bullish on Bitcoin too. So the essence of this live stream is to create awareness and make you understand the structure of the market. Then you can get your entries by yourself. But if you cannot still figure out your entries, my Telegram channel is there. Link in the description. You can join and then get free signals from entries. Okay, so let's go down to the 4 hours time from on XAUSD. So on XAUSD, like I said, I'm fully bullish. If you make use of our trend line from this zone or to this zone, you can see that the market just came to bounce on the trend line and is now buying. It's now buying. So from next week, I'll still be buying gold. But first, we have more like a resistance around this one hour time frame area, which it has been rejecting since. This particular zone here, it's a resistant. This zone is a strong resistant here. So you can see how many times the market tested that zone. Multiple times. Wanted to take it out, but it wicked down, and then this particular candle is forming. So if you can see this market, if you can see this particular candlestick taking out this zone, and then I can now fully go in for a what? For a buy up to the resistance zone. Do you understand? So this is what I'm looking out for next week on XAUSD. If this candlestick can break above this zone, then I'll wait down for it to retrace back into that zone, and then we'll take our buy. So I've just given you guys a point of interest now. I've given you a point of interest on XAUSD. So I'm bullish, and then I've given you an entry. So you wait for the market to break out, then retest at this particular zone, and then we go in for a buy to this resistance point. So why am I choosing this resistance point as my take profit? I don't chase after long pips, you understand? Of recent, if you notice, 50 pips, 90 pips, I'm out of the market. If it gives us more than that, then we thank God for that. You understand? So why are we not putting our take profit above this zone? It's because this is a very strong high. You don't buy from a premium zone. This is a discount level. That's why we'll be buying from here. If this market takes it out and retraces, and they'll be buying our take profit to be at this zone. Because why? Any market that is at a resistance zone might likely to sell. You understand? Might likely to retrace down. So if we can now take out this high and then retrace back into that zone, we can take our buy entries back to the resistance zone. And then what can give us a confirmation to pick a buy from this zone? That's if this particular movement, if it takes out this zone, the same pattern, and then comes back into that zone, they'll be aiming for 4,100. That's 4-1 on XAUSD. But for now, we don't predict. This is not sporty bet. This is not money to win. We react to what the market is doing. Do you understand? We react to what the market is doing. So for now, I have to take this off because we are not sure. So this is only what I'm sure of. I'm only sure of the market breaking this zone and retesting into that zone too. That's only what I'm sure of. Let me see questions. Sir, can we sell and buy through support and resistance level whenever you see or spot it on the chart? Of course, whenever you spot the market at a support level, you are advised to buy. And whenever you spot the market at a resistance level, you are advised to sell. But now, due to how the market moves most times, you cannot just see it as a support level and then you start buying. And you can also see it as a resistance level and start selling. Let me explain. Now, the last time the market came to this resistance zone, it sold off, right? It sold off very, very well. But now, let me give another example. Okay, previously, this particular zone was acting as a resistance. Abi? Yes. This particular area acted as a resistant. Previously, this particular area acted as a resistant. Now, this area acted as a resistant. But what happened? The market respected it 2 times, coming back that particular zone again for the 3rd time. It took it out. You can see something like this. The market took it out. That's why most times when the market is at a resistant level, you just have to wait to see maybe some rejections and then some confluences for it to be like, okay, this market is about to sell. Do you understand? Because trading is not that 100% easy, but it's simple if you don't complicate informations. Because I cannot just tell you when you see market at a resistant level, you short it down, you sell it down, or when you see it at a support level, you buy. I cannot just tell you that. You understand? Because most of the times the market takes out the support before going to that direction. Do you understand? The same thing that happens here. It took out this resistance zone. Imagine your stop loss was above here. It took out this resistance zone, it respected it, and then finally broke out fully. That's how this our buy continued. Do you see? Can you guys see it? Are you seeing it? Respected it the 2nd time. 3rd time, it took it out, respected it, and then took it out finally. So that's why you're not fully advised 100% to sell at a resistance or to buy at a support. Except maybe there are some rejections, or that one has been maybe tested so many times or something. Just like this particular support here. This support around this level now. You can see the support has been tested so many times. The market keeps respecting it. You see, it keeps respecting it. But anytime, anything that brings this market down to this particular support, I'm sure it's going to take it out. We're going to turn here to a resistance zone now. Anything that brings it down to this point. But for now, our focus is not there. I've gotten what we wanted. We've gotten our support level, and then I've gotten our resistance level above here. So what we're just waiting out for the market to take out this resistance point, take out this point, and then if it comes back into it, we are going to take a buy. We are going to take a buy from this level. I'm going to take a buy from this level to this level. Why am I not taking a sell? I'm not taking a sell because the zone has been tested so many times and it has not proven itself. So stop loss will be at least below this candlestick. So I'm saying it. This is 1:2 setup. Of course, if we get a breakout, the stop loss can be readjusted above. Maybe let's say 80 pips. That's even 5 weeks to reward. So if you're risking like $100 here, you should come out with $500. So it's something. This is for XAUSD. I've done for BTC. Let me see any other question. If you have pair you want me to look out for, maybe if you don't trade all these volatile pair, if you have pairs like GBP USD and the rest of them, you can send it to me. It's like type it on the comment section on the chat box, and then I'll analyze them for you. I'm waiting. If you have any questions too. Told you guys that overall we are bullish on XAUSD, and on Bitcoin we are bullish on Bitcoin too. So the essence of this live stream is to create awareness and make you understand the structure of the market. Then you can get any question, any question. If you cannot figure out your entries, and I hope you guys have funded the account. You can see last week from Monday till Friday, we didn't take any losses. We didn't take any loss. We have been winning back to back. Okay, Euro USD. All right, let me look out for Euro USD. We have been winning back to back on the group. I can prove that. I'll prove that after this Euro USD now. I'll prove it to you guys. I've been winning back to back. That's how we do it here. And very soon I'll gift myself for job well done. All right, so this is Euro USD. What has it been doing? These pairs are so slow. That's why I don't like them most of the time. Okay, so it's just as if all of them have been buying. So overall, if you look at from February, you can see that Euro USD has been bullish. Very, very, very bullish. The sales are retracements for more push to the upside. So from our daily time frame, you can see Euro USD is fully bullish. And then if you come down to the 4 hours time frame, let me zoom in very well. All right. If you come down to the 4 hours time frame, you can see that we have our support at this level. You can see we have our support at this level. So I told you guys about support, rejection. It bought all the way from here to this zone, and it came back for a support to gain energy to move back to the upside. So this is a support on Euro USD. So this is a support on Euro USD. So for Euro USD, I'll be looking out for more buys on Euro USD. I'll be looking out for more buys on Euro USD. So I'm looking out for buys on Euro USD. But first of all, we have to allow it to take out this internal here. If the market can take out this particular zone, if it can take out this particular zone, then I'll be fully bullish on Euro USD. And although externally on the higher time frame, Euro USD is bullish. But if you look internal structure now, you can see that it has been selling from the past 2 weeks now. It has been selling now. Yeah, it has been selling. So internal structure is bearish, external structure is bullish. So if it takes out this zone, if Euro USD can take out this zone and then comes back into it, I'll be going in for a buy on Euro USD. If it can take out this zone, I'll be going in for a buy. If Euro USD can take out this zone, I'll be going in for a buy. But if it cannot, then we have to have a resistance around that level for it to still shut down into the support level. Do you understand? If you cannot take out this level, then we have to see it doing something like this inside this zone again. Maybe before the buy can now be stronger, giving double bottom like chart patterns. You understand? But We cannot predict, we only react. So I'm reacting to what I'm saying. From the upper time frame, which is the daily time frame, you can see we are bullish. Then from the lower time frame internally, we are bearish. So if you can take out this high, then I'll be going in for a buy. Taking out this high is taking it out with a body of a candle, not weak. Taking it out with body of a candle like this, full body, not weak. If it takes it out with the body of a candle, then we are sure that okay, this market is about to go to the opposite direction. So if we can have it take it out and retest, then we can long Euro USD. You understand? We can long Euro USD. But I'm not giving you 100% assurance. We have to wait for it to play out first. Because if you look from the if you use trend line, you can see that it's still respecting that trend line zone. It's respecting it. So he has to break out first now. He has to break out from the trend line. So if this market breaks out from this trend line, if he breaks out from this trend line, then we can be aiming for a buy to this level. To this level. If he takes out this level, we'll continue buying until any other any other thing. Do you understand? So, but for now, you have to wait for Euro USD to break out this zone. For now, he has to break out this zone, retest, and then we're going for a buy. Do you understand? All right. So, but I'm bullish overall, but internally is bearish. Same thing goes with GBP USD. GBP USD actually a nice pair. I caught some trades there on GBP USD. Is it no? I did not use CMC market. I made use of I think I made use of FX CM. Yes, maybe it's supposed to be this now. Oh, this zero USD. Sorry, I want to show you guys GBP USD. This was the sell we caught on GBP USD. This was the sell we caught on GBP USD. Let me take out all the join. This was the sell we caught on GBP USD. I'm going to show you guys on the Telegram channel. So same thing for GBP USD. Overall structure is bullish on GBP USD. Overall structure is bullish on GBP USD, but internally it's bearish. It has been selling internally. Internally it has been selling. Do you understand? So, but for now, I won't advise you to buy GBP USD. For now, I won't advise you. Instead, say look for more sales entry on GBP USD. For now, until maybe it does the same thing I'm expecting from Euro USD. Maybe it takes out this high, and then okay, we can consider buying for a while before maybe it continues the dump. All right, so it's same with your analysis. You see, Emmanuel FX. Oh, this is one of my students now. You see, it's the same with your analysis. You see, I teach what I use. What I trade with, that's what I teach. Do you understand? So that's what I'm looking out for on Euro USD. No big deal there. Any other question before we cut this off? I don't want it to be long based on it's like my first time on the live stream, so I don't want it to be very, very long. But I'll make sure every Sunday I come up live here and then show you guys all this and how it works. Do you understand? You must make money this year. We must by fire by force. You all must join to make money. You all must join me to make this money so that when I start buying things for myself, you will not say it's bad money. So let's check my Telegram channel. Let's sharply check my Telegram channel. We are over 2,250 subscribers on my Telegram channel. This is a nice number. Earlier this year, we were in 90 something, I guess. So I want to show you guys what I was talking about. I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. How do I move this up? I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, maybe let's use here. Okay. All right. I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. The month of October, and then since October, we have been making nice it. This trade did massive number. I see 50 pips up. I did a lot. You see 150, 120 pips up. Street 3 wins this month. 3 wins. And the month has not gone foul. This This is just two about GBP sell, borrowing on profits, 15 pips up. Then I think this was signal, because we are two persons that normally drop signals on this group. I added the guy. He's good. He dropped nice signals too, so I added him to my group to drop signal. So that's what I want to show you guys. And you can also see like my September report, September recap. You can see that not pips. We did about 700 plus. We lost about 160. So this is not even something that is new. You all are on the group, so it's something you are seeing. You understand? Something you are used to. It's something you are used to. So any other before I go off, any other one, We have analyzed 3 pairs so far. We have talked about GBP, 4 pairs so far. GBP USD, I'm still bearish, but if we can take out this high, I'll be bullish. And then for USD, externally we are bullish, internally we are bearish. So if we can take out this high, we'll be buying for like a short term. Then for BTC, told you guys BTC we are bullish, and then wait for the market to pull back into 114, 115 level for you to continue your buy, and then your take profit can be 116. But overall target is 130. Not a financial advice. And then for gold, told you guys I'm still bullish. I'm waiting for gold to take out that high, and then we buy. So if the market will open in not less than 2 hours time, if it opens and start playing out, I'm going to drop the proof on my WhatsApp status, on my Instagram story, on my WhatsApp group and Telegram channel. You understand? So thank you guys for joining today live stream. The turn up was nice. I really appreciate. It's turning your phone, charging your phone. It's nice. It's nice. Welcome back. All right. So this video is actually recorded. So yeah, it's recorded. So after this live stream, it will be posted as a normal video. So you can come back and rewatch and rewatch it. For this guy that said his phone went off, so you can come back and rewatch what we have said. So peace and love. Thank you guys for joining my live stream today. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your endless support. Stick to risk management. Don't rush. Have patience. Wait for this market to play out to what we have analyzed so far, and then we'll fly high together on profits. Have a blessed week.